What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about
This is the story of Stacey Charles, a 23-year-old who did not like nor date black men, but sadly ended up being killed by her psychotic white zaddy who she dated in replacement of a black man. She realized it was too late after getting into it, and she tried to do everything to get out of it, but that didn't happen.
So how does a man that has a flipping assault, like a harassment, has probation, is on have warrants, were able to slip through the system, get a $2,500 bail, and was able to go back to the same young lady that he harassed and kill her?
She asked for help. She reported the abuse. She believed the system would protect her, but no, it didn't. On a dark November night in Baton Rouge, no one arrived in time. She reached out to police, told them she had been attacked, and her boyfriend was arrested. You'd think that would be the end of the danger. Instead, it was only the beginning. Things ended really horrible for her before she had a way of getting out of what she thought would be her gateway to a better life. This isn't just a story of love gone wrong. It's a story of warnings ignored, systems that failed her according to her close friend, but according to internet friends, this is a story of her zaddy going crazy after
I guess she should have chose the bear, after all.
well, wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on. Rumor has it that she claims she didn't like black men.
Yeah, she didn't. She said,
so the black,
no, it's no rumor. Messages showed that.
Well, wait a minute. The black man let her live.
For life.
Yeah.
And the zaddy
that she said she wanted
took her up out of here. See, that's what y'all get. That's why I don't have no sympathy for her.
Being with a black woman. This is the story of Stacey Charles. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Stacey Charles lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. She was described by friends as a very happy and bubbly person who always made others smile.
Wow, all these years now the black man didn't take you off of here.
Right.
See? She thought it was good on the other side. See, one thing is black men will tolerate your shit. Zaddy won't.
No.
She had recently purchased her first car, was working toward her goals, and was known for keeping her head up even when life got hard. Life to Stacey wasn't all that easy from what is learned about her. For one, she doesn't like people of color like her, which she did not hesitate to let others around know. She posted multiple times online about how,
look, we hate niggas over here.
I want a what?
I want a, you know what I mean? Look, see? No problem. You got what you...
She doesn't like black men, but only like white men. Stacey didn't want anything to do with black men, let alone
having an ugly nigga cheat on you be the worst feeling.
Having a what? Man, kill you.
Be the worstest of feelings.
It's devastating.
Ooh, because all the...
You think?
I think I would rather be here having the niggas and having the bad feeling from the niggas. But see, she chose the chick to pick those, you know what I mean, ninjas, man. She chose that.
Yep.
And she also chose the zaddy.
Sure did.
She must have believed that white men do more for black ladies, so she decided that it was the route to go if she wants to live a soft life. And of course that was the route she went. Into her life came Stephen Heinrich Jr. Stephen was someone who loved to show off on social media. He lived a kind of lavish lifestyle.
Oh, Lord. Took her out of here. Look at her, that's all they do. Oh my bro, not us.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It seems like a match made in heaven. She started living fancy lifestyles, traveling on vacation.
So let me just get this straight. The trade-off for this was death? You keep this then. You
Right?
keep it.
And then especially when she already had ongoing issues with him, like
Oh my goodness.
you have an ongoing back and forth DV with a wife?
Yeah, y'all be that.
That's giving scary movie.
Yeah, but hold on. All of those niggas did not do that though.
Or didn't they just cheated?
And that you're weird,
Man.
And he done more than cheated. Oh no, he cheated you out of life.
Parties.
Yeah.
They went on spa dates.
That's right. That's all she wanted though. Look, clearly this is all she wanted. She's happy with that. Her little Gucci bag on. Look like she's the poppin' bitch. Spas, hair did. I got my nails did.
They went LV shopping. She got multiple gifts and so many other things.
Steaks that continue to cook on your plate.
Steven was obsessed with black ladies. You can see him with multiple ladies at a time.
Okay, they let Zaddy do it. Look, they let Zaddy do it.
Just smack it off.
And he ain't suffering from giraffe neck disease to be doing that. Look. Zaddy, get him a sprinter. They'll let him do it.
People said the ladies he was with did not care as long as he was doing things they believe a black man would not do for them. This ladies usually turn a blind eye on him whenever he cheats on them. Their relationship seemed ordinary at first, but it quickly developed dangerous patterns. Unknown to Stacy that Steven her white zaddy was a crazy person who needed to visit the mental hospital bi-weekly. He had multiple protective order against him by 6 other ladies. Some ladies started messaging Stacy just to warn her about the dangers of her new zaddy, but by then it was too late. Steven was said to never want to let go whenever he dates someone. He threatens their whole family, go to their place of work, and plans to kill his exes. Here are some messages Stacy got from Steven's exes who tried to warn her. This one reads, "Hey love, we don't know each other, but the man you are seeing right now has been talking and harassing me almost every single day since last year. He does the same thing to my best friend, he's moved into my whole family, my job, etc. I have never even met him before, but he used to talk to my friend for a short period of time till he went insane out of nowhere. He is extremely racist, yet he
I told you, something's wrong with y'all, man. They do,
targets black
he targets, but
y'all don't understand.
You can't tell them nothing.
If these white men that y'all think y'all run into, the arms of the one that you think love you, ain't sitting here targeting you.
You can't tell these bop shit.
Because y'all something that they found as something to do.
Yeah, you can't tell them
somebody they
nothing.
want to take their anger out on.
Yeah.
They mad at a black man. Oh, they will love to target the black woman on the behalf of that.
Yep.
That's just starting there, and that's slight.
Yeah, like, they do for us that they won't even do for their own men.
Yeah.
And they hail us as kings, and look how she talked to Derek. But she'll let me do anything, and I'm going to be the one that Michael marries her.
Yeah.
I know her soul is like, bitch, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Jamel and Jarrell wouldn't have fucking done this.
Right.
We can still be get out there. Like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, wow. They said he low key was psychotic. He had to go every week to a mental. Like, what?
Every week.
And he had a slew of chicks like, yo, get away from him.
Targets black women. I am literally only messaging you because I don't want to see this happen to yet another black woman. He's been already arrested but still hasn't stopped. He was checked into a mental hospital like last month and came out and still continues. I can send you thousands and thousands of screenshots of proof of everything. This is another exchange with another lady. Please make your family and friends aware. Because I am nervous if he gets out. He could do something. I know. I am kinda scared also, but they said they are going to call me when he gets released. Here is a text message he sent to one of his ex's dad. Found out where daughter lives. He sent this to another girl's job. It reads, "Hello, if you tell us Rose Grace address, we will send you $2,000 in Bitcoin, and if you don't, we will contact all of your family members about you." This one sent to another family member reads, "I can't wait until your daughter dies. I am going to piss on her grave. if you can even afford one. And this last one reads, I am gonna bury her, watch. Well, this were the signs of a crazy person. By the time Stacy got the memo, it was too late for her. She tried to leave her white zaddy, but it was too late at that point. He would not let that happen. She found out he has sent multiple women to the hospital. She found out that he had a knife stacked in the plants of another ladies who she knew. In October 2025, Stacy filed a protective order against him citing physical abuse, punching, shoving, threats with a weapon, and relentless harassment and stalking via social media. Then on November 5th, Stacy called the police again and reported battery by her zaddy. Steve was arrested, charged with battery of a dating partner, posted bond, and a protective order was issued. In the early hours of November 13, 2025, around 2 a.m., officers with the Baton Rouge Police Department responded to the 12,000 block of Old Hammond Highway. They found Stacy lying in the parking lot of her apartment complex.
Wow, see? See though?
Make no sense.
But y'all see though?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna do all of that saying you hate black men.
Yep.
But you got the white man that just don't want to let go. He can't let go.
Oh,
he
man.
refused to let go.
And took you
and
out
it
of
just
here.
made her go.
Yeah, took her from her family
Made
and
her go.
everybody.
He said, oh, you getting out of here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All for what? Some bags, some money, and some Sprinter vans.
Yeah.
Because you hate niggas.
Stacy lying in the parking lot of her apartment complex with several large stab wounds. She was rushed to the...
That said that the man that took her out of here, we never even heard her speak hate towards him or say anything of the sort. But the ones that didn't do this to her, we heard her speak, you know what I'm saying, hate on those men. That's wild.
hospital but died during surgery. Nearby, investigators connected a separate car crash. Stephen was involved. He had rammed Stacy's vehicle, forcibly removed her, stabbed her multiple times, then fled the scene. He then intentionally caused his own accident by dousing himself with flammable liquid, thereby ultimately permanently injuring himself. He was rescued, transported to hospital, and died of his injuries the next day. What a crazy fellow. Stacy's life ended tragically, not just from violence, but from repeated warnings that were never fully acted upon. Her friends and family gathered for a balloon release, calling Stacy just a beautiful soul and saying the system failed her.
Balloons taking flight to honor the life of a woman lost to domestic violence.
The system didn't
Good evening.
fail
Thank
her.
you for joining us.
Absolutely
Family and
not.
friends of Stacy Charles say a New Orleans woman who was killed in Baton Rouge last week are celebrating her life.
She was stabbed to death by her ex-boyfriend. The investigative unit's best casualty has been following this story closely. She reports tonight from Gretna, where that memorial took place, and has new information on the circumstances that led up to her murder.
Michael, Sylvia, we're here in Gretna, which is near Charles's hometown of Harvey. There were dozens of people. They're still lingering here behind me that came to celebrate her life, releasing purple balloons in her honor.
The WBRZ investigative unit has obtained more documents showing the rocky relationship history that led to 2 deaths. According to Baton Rouge police, 28-year-old Stephen Heinrich stabbed 23-year-old Stacy Charles to death before crashing his car and setting himself on fire. Court documents show Charles had tried to protect herself from Heinrich multiple times before her death. In a protective order request filed in October in family court, Charles says Heinrich was physically abusive, having checked these boxes, saying he punched, shoved, and threatened her life with a weapon. However, in her written description of the abuse, she does not mention violence, instead stating he was relentlessly harassing and stalking her and her family through social media.
He created like any dating site, any type of thing. This man would create a page for my daughter.
It's behavior that Dominique Ramkaran and her family know well.
Everything that he did to my daughter, he was doing to the same girl.
Ramkaran lives in New York, where Heinrich is from. She says he harassed and stalked her daughter for months before he met Charles.
A year and a half, you harassed and stalked my daughter. A year and a half, you have tortured us.
In fact, it got so bad it led Ramkaran to file a civil suit against Heinrich when she says the police wouldn't take it seriously. According to her, he had been arrested in New York for violating a protective order several times.
The system failed both of these young ladies.
In Baton Rouge, Heinrich was never served with that initial protective order by Charles because officers couldn't find him. The matter was ultimately dismissed because Charles didn't show up to court. A month later, Heinrich was arrested for misdemeanor domestic abuse against Charles, and she was granted a protective order. He was issued a $2,500 bond by Commissioner Keena Kimball, and a week later stabbed Charles to death. Ramkaran says her death could have been prevented.
So how does a man that has a flipping assault, like a harassment, has probation, have warrants, were able to slip through the system, get a $2,500 bill, and was able to go back to the same young lady?
I mean, that was a scary movie.
Well, he said,
Like, for real.
that's crazy though, but this is what y'all do for Zaddy. This is what y'all do. And this ain't the only story. There's multiple stories like this. Multiple. The last one that happened last month was Girlie was put in a makeshift wall. He souffled her up and put her in a makeshift wall and plastered over that thing.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Do you see that text on the screen? He said he's going to bury her watch.
And he did.
Man,
But all the black men that she hated, she said, didn't do none of that.
that's the diabolical part. Like, you hated your own race that much to make publicized statements like that.
Yeah.
And then you used a yearned request after that for another culture style of man that sat here and took her out of the whole game.
And Satan, they say they believe in Satan, you conjured them up and Satan delivered them to you. You got the Zaddy that was spent on you, but see, there's always another side to that. He got you the trips, had you in the Sprinters, had you in the Gucci, had you getting spa treatments, but it came at a price.
And it wasn't worth it. And now I know she would like to say, if she could reverse it, you know, that she loved black men.
Yeah, yep. I know she would say she loved black men because at least she would still be here.
Right? Let us know your thoughts on this matter. Comment down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
The Raw University.